Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Today's the day. I think we're finally gonna be able to get into Heaven's Ward today. Just 1 second. Oh, we got Lucy back there. Hi, Lucy. But without further ado, I've been waiting to start this this quest for days. Boom, 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 boom. A tiny little man in there. Boing. Do 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 do. Bum ba bum 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 bum. I'm in Philia. Sorry, it's been 100 years. I thought there was gonna be some voice acting. Oh, hi, Mina. Welcome in. How are you? Although recent events weigh heavily on our minds, we must needs set them aside for now. Oh yeah, because we're going to dinner, right? Going to dinner. We are come to a defining moment in Eorzean history, the grand commemoration of our joint defense of Ishgard, the first time in 15 long years that our people have stood side by side with our neighbors to the north to fight in a common cause. Drinking a beer? Alright, skull. Oh, you're just kidding. Oh, okay. Crack one open. This may mark the true rebirth of the Eorzean Alliance. Failing that, it should at least serve to bring our nations closer together. It's a White Claw. Oh, but are you drinking it? White Claw's a type of beer, isn't it? We have every reason to raise our voices in celebration, do we not? We have bested Dravanians and Ascians both. Against desperate odds, we have fought and won. We... No, White Claw's like a seltzer? Oh. But the Primals still plague us, and the Empire still plots our subjugation. And our triumphs, remarkable though they are, were bought at a terrible price. Brave adventurers and allies, broken on the steps of faith. And before our eyes, in this very room, our dear friend Moonbreda. This is the victory we have wrought. And it is as bitter ashes in my mouth. Well, yeah. I would sooner stay here and invite those with more appetite to enjoy the feast in my stead. Alas, it is a royal banquet, and all our allies will be in attendance. It is our duty to present a united front, that we might serve as a beacon of hope to all. Seems I have no choice but to take my own advice. I instructed the others to meet us in Eldad that we might make our grand entrance together. Unfortunately, I had to settle for leaving Tataru and Lamina note. If they do not return quickly, they will have to settle for whatever leftovers I can smuggle out of the fragrant chamber. Can you imagine Minfilia stuffing food in her pockets and purse at the buffet? Times are tough. After the big soiree, Stab. Raise a glass for me, eh? Or not. You don't look best pleased, lad. Something on your mind? By the navigator, Wilred's dead? Gods damn it. They must know they must know they've been rumbled. I mean, sod it. 'Tis past time we had this talk. After our last conversation, I got to thinking about where certain funds were coming from, so I had to dig around on the quiet like, and sure enough, I found it. Seems a fair bit of coins made its way into the Braves' coffers, courtesy of Dodo Consortium. A daft name for a business if I've ever heard one, which is what first gave me an inkling that something weren't right. So I went through the ledgers again and found another half-dozen donations from organizations with stupid bloody names. Didn't take long to find the common thread. All were owned by the Mirage Trust. Oh, I'll give the bastard credit. He showed us up for the amateurs we are, short of calling one of his businesses a bloody bribery consortium. I don't know what more could have been done to mock our rules on financial contributions. The gods only know how many men of the first and third are taking Telegi's coin. But now we know, as some of them are, I'd wager me the right eye, they're the ones that what did for Wilred. The earnest young fool had taken to asking the wrong kind of questions, bound to attract some attention. He was. Should have seen it at the time, but I didn't. God damn me. Still, I don't see what Telegi hopes to accomplish. He did his scheme with all the care of a drunken piss into the wind. No, he's clever. He's cleverer than this. So we need to be clever too. That's the only way we'll ever repay his debt of blood. We'll purge every one of them traitorous bastards from our ranks. On that, you have me word. And Stab, mind yourself when you're in Ul'dah, eh? We're heading into a storm. I can smell it. The kind what'll sweep a man overboard and drag him under before he knows it. What are you up to, Mina? You playing Final Fantasy as well? Do. Yeah. Oh, what are you up to? Didn't think you had anything left to accomplish in Final Fantasy until the patch. We've been waiting for you, Stab. The celebration is due to begin shortly. I had hoped that we might make our introductions together, but Mistress Momodi just sent word that you are needed at the quicksand. Okay. Working on the Empire. What does that mean? Oh, your Empire. Got it. Sorry, there's a plane going by at 8:30 at night, I guess. We will go ahead, Stab. Pray join us once matters at the quicksands are resolved. It's alright, I'm not hungry. Guess I can do some chores first. Give my regards to Momodi and let her know that I will call upon her anon. What does that mean? What? Why is he gonna call upon Momodi? And what does he mean by call upon? Am I free for a few? Yeah, that'll give me some time to let this plane go by. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I like how my YouTube video is gonna have me saying be right back, and then all of a sudden it's just gonna blink and I got $3 million more. It's gonna look super sus. Yeah, looks like I'm RMTing. Yeah. Especially since I'm about to trade it all back to one of your alts. I'm just gonna be like, thank you for your business. I appreciate you dropping in on such short notice, Stab. I know you've got places to be, so I won't waste your time. You're friends with the Crystal Braves by the name of the You're friends with a Crystal Brave by the names of Alianne, aren't you? Former adventurer? Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure you recruited her yourself. Well, anyway, she came round for a meal not long ago, and before she left, she asked me to give you a message. Said if the others ended up dragging you to the feast, I was to see you got it before you made your made it to the grand entrance. Meet me at the station west of the Coffer and Coffin. There's something I must show you. In short, a short message I'll grant you, but she thought long and hard before picking these words. Barely touched her food, too. Under the circumstances, I'd have thought those signs of a troubled heart, but something tells me she ain't planning to confess her undying love. What? Why not? Why do you... Oh, is this... Hello, Jermaine. Stop moving. What? This bunny boy is freaking me out. Oh, what is this? Have you seen this before, Mina? I don't know. It's called a leaf man head. Never seen one of those. Goodbye. I have to go purchase a home. Oh, where are you purchasing it? Did you transfer yet? No. So I don't understand. If anything, wouldn't you purchase one on your main character? As you stand on the platform, your thoughts begin to wander, and all too soon, the ghost of comrades lost and enemies slain begin to fill your mind's eye in solemn procession. Clearing your head, you scan the horizon, but no scene of Alianne. My main's in your FC. That's true, but you could get a personal house. Yeah, you should move everyone to Sarg. You'd have my... Wait. But then... Would you be in my free company with my house, or would you get your own? I still think that if you're going to spend money on a house, you might as well get a personal house for your main character. Yeah, if you move to mine, then we already have a free company house. And then if you make your next set of alts on Siren, then you can be in my free company. You got another free company house. And then if you make alts on Midgar Sormar, well, then you can be in my free company. You can be in my main free company house. Straining your ears to listen, you hear the chatter of Kikir and the buzzing of Searfids, but no approaching footfall. Sighing, you bow your head, only to notice a vial left lying at your feet. Someone littered. Who dropped their bottle of Coke when they were done with it? Oh, Stab, is that you? What brings you out this way? What brings me out this way? What brings you out this way? You want more property to decorate? Well, just buy a personal house for your main. Buy a medium. That'll give you a lot to decorate. Or a large. If you can find one. Lieutenant Aliane. Why no, I haven't seen her about. Had she come this way, I guarantee I would have crossed paths. I must have passed this spot a dozen times. We're to patrol the city's environs on account of the royal banquet. Captain's orders, you understand? Speaking of which, isn't it about to begin? You should be with the other honored guests, enjoying your well-deserved respite. Aye. Pray return to Old Ostab. If I chance to meet the lieutenant, I will tell her you were here. Oh, why is his face change? What's he saying? Anyone read lips?
O Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line. Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall. Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
Where are we going? Going back to Momodi. Oh wait, no, Momodi. Aha! I reckon you'd head straight for the feast after meeting with Aliane. What's the matter? No appetite? So, she wasn't there, but this was, eh? Let's see. Looks to me like an alchemist vial, but beyond that I can't say. Might be best if you hold on to it for safekeeping, though. Any roads, no use in worrying about Aliane. I'm sure she'll turn up before too long. And when she does, we'll soon find out what this was all in aid of. Besides, you got more important things to think about. Like dinner! Well, would you believe that while you were away, another message arrived for you? Well, one did. One delivered by the Sultana's handmaiden, no less. Seems her grace desires a private audience. Her handmaiden will meet you in on the royal promenade and escort you into the Sultana's chambers. So what are you waiting for? Go on then, go!
You needn't trouble yourself so.
Your grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your grace is ready, I shall summon the warrior of light.
I am.
Does she not have an office? Why are we meeting in the bedroom?
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
With good cause.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Your modesty knows no bounds, Antecedent. Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic. I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity. Territorial disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty warrior of light box the ears of all concerned.
His trusty.
Speaking of whom?
He will be joining us shortly. A matter at the Quicksand.
Hi, Cluck and Flute. Welcome in. How are you?
Sound serious.
Doing okay, thank you. Yeah. Let's see. We are about to finish A Realm Reborn. I think. It'll be a little cutscene heavy. This is not where I want to be. Mina, when I'm doing Heaven's Ward, remind me of that optional dungeon so I don't skip it. Thank you for coming, sir. Her Grace is most eager to speak with you. If you require a moment to compose yourself before your audience, you may have it, or if you are ready, it would be my honor to escort you to Her Grace's chambers forthwith. Alright, upon proceeding, there's gonna be lots and lots of cutscenes. Let's proceed to the Sultana's bedchamber. Is that a sarcophagus? What is that?
Enter.
I think it's so cute that she has plushies on her bed.
Your Grace, your guest has arrived.
Pray, come in and take your ease.
"'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
I'm glad that they kept Amarick's voice actor.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Did they keep Robans as well?
Such noble words after the fact.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of her grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. 'Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon. You wished a word, Yu Hase?
What are you hmming about?
You may go.
Your Grace.
Not everyone. Well, just wait a little bit then.
You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion.
I just abandon some folks? No, just wait. How much longer? I mean, unless they haven't progressed very far.
I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy. You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence.
One of them in the middle of next month. Yeah, just wait, because I think the one that can move last is the one you boosted, and you don't want to abandon the one you boosted. That'd be a waste.
But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few. Yet, that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground.
Just wait. It'll be over before you know it, Mina.
Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me? I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. Much of my dread for the coming days has been quieted.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though. They're boosted. There's no benefit to be gained from moving them over right now. Oh, it made it worse because it looked so painful. Yeah, poor Nana, bro. This little shit.
Your Grace! Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead.
He didn't even check her pulse.
Poison in her wine? You did this!
Spare us your denials! I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance.
Stop, how could you? I didn't do it, it wasn't me.
I hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
We both know if I were to do it, I would do a little stabby stabby.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The right...
Oops. Well, glam yourself. That's the gear I got.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Ooh.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See.
What if they made Telegi's outfit purchasable on the Mog Station?
I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor.
He's throwing shade right there.
Come, Lucia.
There's no reading to be done. I'm not doing a ooh voice. You just want to clip it. You just want to clip it. Oh, at least he's sleeping. Too late, redeem. All right.
Whatever is going on?
You'll have to remind me.
Ah, the ever-dutiful brass
I believe you
blades.
will.
I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals. Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
If this was like a traditional Final Fantasy RPG, then that would be a start of like a turn-based boss fight. It even had like the whiteout screen and everything.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us, now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. As you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant.
Poor Raban here.
I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthis. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity. Bring in the prisoner!
This man stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo
Laurentius
and his suspected accessories to the crime. All members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison her grace was found upon the assassin's person.
How convenient. Oh,
How
there we go.
Very convenient.
Thank you,
would speak of
Erstola.
Convenience? Who persuaded her grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view.
Oops.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield. Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside
Minfilia
world,
wishes.
and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to
You wish as
charm
well,
your
Uru?
Kurthan
I
allies
see.
into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
This cannot be. Nanamo. Nanamo. No!
Poor guy.
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you. It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted
Oh,
bastard!
he just comes out and says it.
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
What?
Did he cut him in half? Is that the implication here? And that is why Uldar's the best Grand Company? Yeah, that, yep, hands down.
It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicate members. You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
You're next, you scheming bastard!
Oh.
Oh, Raban!
Seven hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
Ah!
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have.
If you're as pissed as he is, you'd probably kill the whole room. I know, right?
You are not the man you once were, Raban. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter.
Has he not passed out? I don't know. Maybe he has something that he was able to tighten around his arm. I mean, because that shoulder pad's got to be strapped to something. Maybe he was able to tighten it around his arm to stop the bleeding.
Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
Motherfucker.
You die!
Thank you, buddy.
I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names.
Don't worry, yeah, don't worry. We'll get revenge for you, Raban.
Now go!
Ah, there you are.
Thancred, where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
Yeah.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share Pornonimo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe has thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Yeah.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Animo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
The rest of you, go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
By yourself? I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Yeah, get him.
Graves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida,
Why are you laughing at me?
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now. Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
Why is Papa Limo's voice? I used to hate it. Why is it growing on me now? Papa Limo? More like Papa Cass and a cap in their ass, right? Right? I'll see myself out. Bad joke is bad. Don't boo me. I know. I'm sorry. Oh, so Mina, you excited? Thursday, you get your capture card. We'll have to get your stuff by then.
Now look what you've done.
You son of a bitch. Ooh, you heard that. Ooh.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the
You
Seventh
decided
Dawn,
against
the
moving
ones
to
who stand
Sard?
between this realm and the evil that's
Okay.
trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papa Limo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
You know, this is actually how limit breaks work. You may not have noticed, but when you use a limit break in a party, all of the party members like celebrate and like cheer the person on, like they contribute.
Let them have it, Ida.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Like whoever uses the limit break, everyone else who doesn't use the limit break in the party, like contributes to it. It's kind of cool. Oh, I thought that was a beer, but it's a lantern. You want to pay 18 bucks yet? Maybe later. I mean, you could just keep them there and then just start new alts too. Aren't you trying to make an empire?
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
You could, yeah, start making your alts on Sarg. You can join my free company. Yeah, do that.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
You only make ones where they're, I don't think there's gonna be a preferred world for a long time. I think the only preferred worlds are gonna be on Dynamis for a long time.
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
Also, if you're letting me mentor you, like you said, it's completely irrelevant.
You two go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
My friends.
Leave us!
No. She got real serious real fast. Alright, so I guess we'll expand to another server. Another server on Dynamis? Why on Dynamis?
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
You like it? Oh, if you like it.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
If you like it there, Mina, you should buy a free company house.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
Ooh. Oh, Jesus. He took an arrow to the knee.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
'Tis done.
I want this spell so bad as a white mage.
Farewell, Ophelia.
Ooh. It's not a canon white spell, your immersion. It's a forbidden spell. It's called Flow.
Heidelin, she speaks to me. No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me. Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm. As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. "'Tis the only way."
You know, it's funny how in the later expansions, like, Eorzea is almost irrelevant. Yeah, do it for all the friends. I'm going. Oh, I know where we are. That's where all the Spriggans are. Pippin! Come on, Alfie. The little child ran the same distance.
What of the others? Damn that man! Taleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway. Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
I kind of want this mount.
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister came up and begged a favor. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Ul'dah, and likely needed a helping hand getting away.
Oh, there's Alizé.
A fine hiding place. I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were. Aye, and judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alizé, but 'twould appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
It's okay. Girls mature faster than men. It's just a fact of life.
And who might you be, young sir?
I want Pippin's helmet.
Pippin Taropin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames. I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Ul'dah. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me. But for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Oh,
Yes,
I
am
can
his
just sit
son.
back and relax.
Adopted,
I
of
got on
course.
autoplay now.
It was only as we were leaving Uldar that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end,
Hey.
'twas I who needed saving.
Oh, no, wait. There we go. All right, Nola. Hey, kitty. Thanks for jumping up. I gotta put you down now, okay? All right, I gotta read. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go. All right, them soldiers will catch up searching for a while yet. I'll keep searching for a while yet. Reckon we'll take the carriage back towards Ul'dah and get a lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if needs be. You three wait here. Help will be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. All right, let's go. The most unassuming folk can prove to be the greatest allies. That fellow was but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation, or any hint of concern for his own safety. So I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. Father spoke of you, Stab, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not at all how I envisioned it. Master Alphino, you must not give in to despair. That would only play into our enemy's hands. As long as you and Stab are free, we may still set things right. Pippin's sword is sweet. Forgive me, Marshal Tarupin, but Alphino, my boy. Sorry to keep you waiting. Sid, what are you doing here? Pulling you out of the fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly? Then he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how did you intend to bear our friends to safety? I hid the Enterprise but a short distance away. All I need is a destination. We must find a place beyond the reach of both the Monarchists and the Crystal Braves. Perthis. Ishgard will not suffer the intrusion of foreign forces in their territory. That settles it. With me, everyone. Not I fear. I must remain here. I dare not abandon Ul'dah to the Monarchists and their cronies. You may be certain that they will seek to defame you both here and in the other city-states, but know that I shall do my utmost to thwart their every effort. Frankly, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. The small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and his allies, no matter what the Monarchists claim. Marshal Tarpon, I know not what to say. Ha! Now that Father would labor to believe. But enough talk. You must go, Master Alphino. Your airship awaits. Also, if she wasn't dead, I would ship Pippin and Nanamo. Up, up! There's no rest for the righteous. Do, do, do. We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Orshaphon. Mayhap he will know what to do. Fly, fatty. Oh, do, do, do. Oh, wrong person. Master Alphino told me that your tale, Stab. It warms my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. 'Twould be best if I explained in full.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper.
Oh.
The temple knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies.
Oh, I love you, Orshaphon. Such a good buddy.
You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The falling snows, or some such. All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Fortom. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
Alphino is broken.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Greetings, sir. Shall I show you inside? Okay, more cutscenes. Let's do it. Tataru! Alpha no stab, is it really you? Oh, I'm so happy that you are. Oh, little Tataru. I tried contacting Minfilia and the others, but no one would respond. Yeah, I know, you just want to give her a big hug. And then Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. Lamin told me to run, and so I did. I ran, and I ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached. But I lost my way, and then... Fortunately, I had observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. Ah, yes, my mask. It was lost in the struggle. Oh, this is the very first time you would actually see an Aura in the game, by the way. This is the first time you see her without her mask, and Aura were not in the game until Heavensward. Pretty, isn't she? Anyway, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay to meet up with the Oriange. When we told him what had happened, he used his magics to weave a glamour around the waking sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looked like an abandoned storehouse. She's so pretty, I'm gonna cry. Oh my goodness. The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently, Oriange started making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, eh? I don't know what it is about Tataru or the way she speaks, but I can read her dialogue just fine. All the other people, like, they talk in like a slightly weird way where I stumble. Sorry, where was I? Oh yes, so we waited there at the Waking Sands, hoping others would come, but no one else did. My people are searching for the other Scions even as we speak, but we have met with no success as yet. See, it's things like that. No success as yet. Don't speak like that. I had hoped that you might be able to suggest further places to look. Ah, but you should know the Rising Stones does not share the Waking Sands good fortune. Only Crystal Braves await you there. Be that as it may, we yet have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it is not impossible that the others could have done so as well. You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts, and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the Scions restored to their rightful place of honor. Listening to this for her? Really?
"'Tis all my doing. I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought.
No, nothing wrong with that, Mina.
I gave
very
commands,
respectable.
Influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves and even the Scions themselves as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm. But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. It was all but a means to feed my own vanity.
He grew up
Only
real
when
fast.
all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alfino.
Oh, here comes the hot cocoa.
So, Master Alfino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you?
She needs more love compared to Ishtola.
What of the
I
fine
agree.
companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Oh god, Tatra is gonna cry again and I'm gonna cry.
Alfino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
Oh, there it is. Oh god.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon. 'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
I love this song. I can't understand what they're saying. We're officially in Heavensward now, right? After this cutscene.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
His clothes got real dirty real fast. Ascians. They probably beat him. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Nabrialnus is no more. order was not his to invoke. His demise was of his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me that they have extinguished that which should rightfully be eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste may be warranted. We are of one mind. The northern lands, then? The earth is fertile, the seeds will sow. By my will, they shall reap salvation unlike the world has ever known. By his will. By his will. Oriange. I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak and make thine intent known. I would speak of fate, Archon. Archon, yours, mine, the fate of this very star. I don't think the Ascians had anything to do with what just went down, though. That was entirely Teleji. Imagine someone so corrupt that an Ascian didn't even have to bother. I love Midgar Sormer's voice. Doesn't this guy...
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond.
Doesn't this guy sound like Reaper from Overwatch?
Delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
To preserve the dawn's light, the heroes journey north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed heavenward. My left arm. Oh my god. Alright, I think we're officially in Heavensward now.
The dawn's light will shine again. So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchiffon.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count Edmond has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortin. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper. Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
Aww.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Here, here!
I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the Gate of Judgment have been informed of our decision, and you need but state your names and they will allow you to pass. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where we shall meet again. Until then, let's just spank that butt as it walks away. Let's see. Mina, forgot you were here. Sometimes you just forget you're streaming, I think, and recording. Do not, oh god, do not, oh god, you're gonna clip that. I know you're gonna clip that. I don't even have to. Wards of House Vortems. Ah, yes, you may pass.
And so they came, at a friend's behest.
Pick up Tataru.
Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came. To Ishgard, shining city on the mount.
What a
overlooking
shithole.
the dominion of Kurthus.
Just kidding.
A great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace. Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came. 3 weary travelers whose arrival
Hey,
would
don't
set
look
in
at
motion
Tataru
a
like
great
that.
change. Though none knew then how great.
From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Fortance, Heavensward. Greetings, Master Addict. Oh god. On behalf of House Fortance, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. Oh god, you did it, didn't you? My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you would come with me. Oh, let's touch the crystal! The clip had a stroke, did it really? Yeah, I'm dropping frames for some reason a little bit. Like, not too bad. Hi, welcome to Ishgard. Thank you. I'm actually going to end it here. Not the stream, just the episode. I'm going to switch games. So thank you guys for joining. I hope to see you guys next time.